What's up, everybody? I wanted to make a quick video today for updating Kuma manually for people that don't use Hermes or Codex. I noticed that recently Kuma's getting a lot more users PMing me because the project really is beginning to snowball faster than I even anticipated. And there isn't really a centralized version control where you can just one-click auto-download the updates. That is coming, okay, guys? I promise that's coming. But it's not coming at this exact moment for multiple reasons. I'm trying to update other parts and other parts of the project and stuff. Also, hey, I media buy on my own outside of this, and I'm just one guy. But I can tell you this: the most recent version, 1154, is has a lot of more recent updates for things like proper cost tracking. I updated so many patched all these little bugs and things that were found in previous versions, where now I feel really good about this one. But some people are still on the old one. And if you said to yourself, oh no, I want to upgrade to this new one because it has like all the things I want. But I don't want to lose my campaign data, or like maybe I already have campaigns set up in propeller ads or meta or whatever, and I don't want to have to do all that. I just want to update. Okay, well, it's very easy to do that. So I'm going to walk you through that here in a couple minutes. So first off, I want to show, we're going to go over another video about some of the updates Kuma's had recently, but there's been a lot of new things added to it for like user functionality. But this is an old, outdated version, and we know that because if we go into the settings and we go into API cost updates, there's no Google here. Okay, there's actually split now, and one side's Google and one side's Facebook. And also, there's some other places I could tell as well. Traffic sources is another one of those places I'd be able to tell. There's a few other places too. But I want to update this without losing my test campaign. Imagine this had data in it. And I want to be able to get all the new version and features that are available. Okay, so the way you do that is you start by going and getting the installer package. In that case, you go to simplecuma.com. This is the easiest way to get there. I updated the website. Yes, I had AI help me build the website because I'm not going to spend all day building a WordPress site again. And you just hit download Kuma, and then this is going to take you to the GitHub repository, and you scroll down and you click this. This is the most recent zip. You can see I updated it 16 minutes ago because I just patched a bunch of new stuff. This is always where the most recent release will be. It's obviously 100% free. This is where you can always come and grab it from. Okay, it'll always be here. Okay, so past that, you download that, and on my desktop, I have it. I have it right here. In fact, I don't need this, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that. But I have the most recent version right there. So back in the in here, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So in the cPanel for this website, okay, this is the cPanel hooked up to it. I'm going to open the file manager. Okay, in the file manager, we're going to go into the public HTML, wherever the program is installed. This is where Kuma is installed. Don't delete anything yet. The only file you need to pull is your config file. This is how it knows your database hookups and all of your things like that. So you need to download this file. I'm just going to drop mine on the desktop. So now I have my config file. So if we drop this down, you'll see that I have my config file here. We could pull it over here. And so now what we can do is we can go ahead and delete all of everything else in here. So I'm just going to select all, and I'm going to run a delete. Okay, so now it's empty. If I go back to here and I try to refresh, no, nothing found, right? But don't panic. What you're going to do now is you're going to upload into the core again that zip file. So we're going to drag that zip file in. And this is going to take a minute to upload, okay? It's like 300 or 400 megabytes. So I'll pause the video for a second, and I'll come back and start it again when it's uploaded, and I'll show you guys what to do. Okay, so the upload is now done. So we can go ahead and close that. And if we do a refresh here, you're going to see the zip packages here. You're going to go ahead and extracto onto the server. And it's going to go ahead and put all the new Kuma files in here, except it's not going to have your config file, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to delete that zip. And that's gone. And we're going to go into the config file. And now we're going to upload one more time. Oh, not up one level. We're going to upload uno more. And we want that config file that we saved from our previous install. Okay. Now, if all of this is done correctly, back over here, hit the refresher. Bam, look at that. So it's back, and now it has all the new files, and the config is hooked up correctly. And the way that we know this, let's go check our settings. Let's go check our API cost updates. And look at that. Google is now in here. However, there is one more step to take, okay? And that is in the settings, in the updates, there will be, if your this one is updated correctly because I had already done this prior, but I just wanted to have the newest code files in it. Sometimes there will be new database migrations, okay? Meaning there are new things that are required for saving, or like Google or a traffic source or something's new where there's more database migrations. If that happens, there will show a list here of the database migrations that your Kuma is out of date. You'll click this button one time and it will update all your database for you, and all those features will start working also. So that's it. So to recap, step one, you go to your file manager, you go to your config, you go to where your Kuma is installed, you download your config PHP. You do that before you do anything else, okay? Step one. Step two, download the new Kuma from the repository. Okay, that's the next step. Then what you're able to do is delete all of these files and re-upload the zip and put the new files on. Okay, however you do that, whether it's like FTPing or the way I did it through the panel or whatever. Then the next step is you delete the zip, you move your config back into the config file, okay? And then you go back into Kuma, you go to settings, you go to updates, and you click the update database button here. And your installation will now still contain all of your previous campaigns data. It will have all of your clicks, conversions, everything, your settings, your custom domains, your traffic sources, all of that. But it will have all of the new updates and features that I have upgraded into the Git repository. So I just wanted to show people how to do that the easy way if they're doing it manually. If you have something like Hermes or Codex, you can just one tick that. You can just be like, yo, and it will do it all for you, okay? But if you're like me and you like to do it manually sometimes, that's the way to do it, okay? So just wanted to show you guys that, keep people updated on how to do it, and that way you're not always behind. If you want to update, you can do it at any moment and it won't hurt anything. So anyway, that's how it works. Hope that was helpful to people who don't know how to update it, and look forward to seeing more users doing their own cool things with Kuma, like I've been seeing a lot of you guys doing custom color schemes and all kinds of stuff. It's pretty neat. So anyway, thank you guys for all your help so far in helping build this thing, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next part.